Episode 12. What was it called again? Ah, yes, What Lies Beneath. I'm about to go down into the depths of Drozana Station to figure out why the Davidians are somehow entering our phase of reality. I expect it to be hostile, but then again, I did receive a new proton prototype rifle that should eliminate the Davidians, not necessarily in one shot, but be able to hurt them enough to not be in my way. So we won't be able to contact the ship, meaning we're on our own. But what's new? Okay, we need to find the maintenance lift and take it down to the computer core. But it is so dark in here. I'll be taking an emergency flashlight. Yeah, and these are not the flashlights that you hold. I mean, that would make sense, but these are hover ones. Hover right above your shoulder. If you can see it, it's right above my left shoulder. So we shouldn't have a problem seeing anything. But it will be dark. Trialic energy is interfering with our scanners. Ooh, what do we got here? Explain why he's dead. That one Davidian just happened to run away as soon as we saw him. Moving forward. This mission, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret, is kind of a scary one. It was initially for me. Because you got limited lighting in a dark area, and you got these Davidians, or what most people would call ghosts, appearing out of nowhere. Okay, let's see if this console activates the maintenance lift. Alright then. Let's find another console that works. He was right. This station is old. You can tell by the sparks coming and the way the wall looks old and got cobwebs everywhere. It's a wonder how someone hasn't condemned this station. Examine this doorway. What the? Spiders. Being an engineering expert, let's reroute hydraulic couplings. See if we can get this door open. There we go. Tolarian hook spiders. Another Davidian. Yep, here it is. Tolarian hook spiders. Not your classic Black Widows. That's another thing you gotta look out for. It's not just the Davidians, you gotta look for insects down here that'll do you harm. Ooh, here we go.
Flanking damage detected.
Got him. It appears to do it for right now, but I expect more. If they become more violent, defend yourself. That's why I got the rifle equipped. Here's the lift. Why would someone put a lockdown on a lift that no one's using? Okay, let's take the lift up to the computer core. If it's not the computer core level, what is it then? Let's get this door opened. Emergency override. Oh, that's just perfect. We got more spiders. There has to be something in here to get this door open. Let's check it out. We can't contact the ship. Interference is going to cause that, but let's give it a shot. Locked door. And pretty much a condemned basement. Does the word horror movie sound familiar to people? Let's read this maintenance log, see what happens.
Log entry supplemental. The strange power fluctuations are related to the problems in the power subsystems on the upper decks. So I'm looking into the possibility of feedback damage or spikes in the environmental systems. It could take some time to find the problem and make repairs, though. Particularly if I need to use the replicators to create replacement components. And Balan is loath to allow use of the replicators for anything more than blood wine and Gramillion sandpapas. This is dirty, uncomfortable, and thoroughly disagreeable work. Naturally, as soon as the job involves mucking around in the recycled atmosphere and waste processing, I get the short straw.
Hopefully we'll find the maintenance engineer in here. Maybe he got stuck too. Let's repair this relay. Behind us. Well, at least we know some things work against them. Speaking of which, that solar gateway could come in handy later on. especially if I encounter more than I can handle. This console right here will help me with shield regeneration and damage resistance to my entire, I think it's, yep, to my entire team. Let's go find another door, find more relays. In a room this big, you can probably expect more hostiles. Just as I said. Come on, go down. Problem with this gun is that it's not a full auto rifle. It's a bolt action rifle. Means every single time I shoot it, I got about, let's see, about maybe a second or two before it comes back to recharge. Okay, we did the bypass relay 3. Check my map. There's 2 more to find. I gotta reroute a relay and then activate a backup relay.
Hello? Is someone out there? Please, help me.
Let's find the console and see what she needs. She could be our only hope to get out of here.
Hello? Is someone there?
Who is this?
Please, you have to help me. I came down here to check on one of the atmosphere regulators, and someone shot me.
Who shot you?
I'm not sure. I didn't get a good look. He was so fast. Please, you have to find a way to open this door and get me out of here.
I'm activating the manual override. Try and reach the release lever.
Oh, Rocket, no. He's back. Please, no. Ah!
Alright, let's get this door open now. She's from Starfleet. She was only killed just a few seconds ago, but how is that possible? There's no one else in this room. More mystery. Let's get this relay done. There's another pad here. Let's see what maybe could lead to some answers.
Log entry supplemental. I've upgraded a few of the components on
Oh, great. Damn spiders. I should have known, but I wasn't thinking. Okay, let's try this again.
log entry supplemental. I've upgraded a few of the components on this level, including remote overrides for bleed valves on environment controls, hollow emitters to expedite further repairs, and security overrides in case of emergency. I'm starting to suspect that the low-level radiation I've detected on these decks has affected the station inhabitants, and that some are showing signs of transient acute schizophrenia and paranoia. I'll have to maintain contact silence for now, so that they don't interfere when I'm trying to repair the systems. Once I've corrected the problems causing the radiation leaks, we can deal with the symptoms.
Sounds simple enough.
Log entry supplemental. My work here will take far longer than I originally anticipated. Fortunately, I've engaged the safety interlock on the maintenance lift, so no one will come down here without me knowing about it. I found several program errors that have purged the affected subroutines. The work is much easier now. Soon, everything will be under control.
That doesn't sound good. We got one more relay to get to.
Bodykin, Bodykin, I see you. Bodykin, Bodykin, what will you do?
Okay, that was freaky. Someone is definitely down here with us, and it's not just the Davidians. Get this last relay, and then we gotta find the encryption key to get this door open. What the? He's a hologram. That might explain why he was able to disappear to and from rooms. He was talking about making additional holo emitters around here so he could transfer his program anywhere he wanted. So he could be anywhere.
Bodykin, dress all in red. Bodykin, Bodykin, soon you'll be dead.
If I have anything to say about it.
They sent you, didn't they, my old Bodykin? To halt my work, to change my program. You'll not survive to perform such gypsies. Oh no, my pretty Bodykin.
Apparently he's suffering from problems in his program. We got the Davidians, and we got that murderous hologram to deal with. Okay, we got him. Now we just gotta get rid of these Davidians. Let's get the encryption key and get out of here. I gotta get to the computer core. At least we now know who killed that officer and who was making the log entries. Very well, let's head down this long ramp. Great, another locked door. All right. Another big area. Wonder what could happen. Right on cue. Alright then, let's get this console done so we can get to the core. Down further into the depths of hell, I like to say. Not a dead off. Okay, they didn't shoot me. It's behind this door. More Davidians. Is that it? Or was there more? No console needed to be activated in here. Alright, let's get into this room. Now, as you can see on the objective list, this is optional, which means I don't have to do it, but being that I am a Starfleet officer and like to get the most out of my missions, I want to go ahead and do them. Another dead officer. These Davidians are a nuisance. Not only do they kill, that they leave their victims lying as corpses just for people to find. Another optional objective, okay. Let's regulate the core field systems. Oh, spiders. Like I said, not your average Black Widows. Okay, this is really weird. They could have killed me right there, and yet they didn't. This is when the solar gateway is going to come into play. Because I got some of those tough Davidians. Not today, my friend. There it is. There's a phantasm. We want to get rid of him really good, so let's activate that solar gateway again. Wish I could control it. Like, I don't know, bring him down here closer to the... There we go. These phantasms are extremely hard to take down, even with this rifle. Got him. Let's find that gate portal. A way to shut down this portal, hopefully to get the Davidians out of our phase time. Okay, we were able to compensate for the distortions, so we can beam out. So I'm heading back to the Yellow Springs. We're going to head to Deep Space K7. Alright then, Yellow Springs, beam me up. Hopefully I won't hear his voice again. I didn't. Alright, let's head to Deep Space K7, get an analysis of this information we just picked up, find out how to shut down that portal, and hopefully stop the Davidians from intruding into our area of space. Once again, K7 isn't that far away. For those of you wondering what that thing is over there, that's a Deep Space Encounter, which is basically a random pop-up that I can enter and do like a short little battle, depending on who it is. Let's see who it is. Intelligence disaster. That indicates it's Romulans. I could easily go in there and take on some Romulans if I wanted to, but I'm in the middle of doing a mission, so maybe I'll do it later. But that's just what you encounter as well, and it's all random, so by the time I get out of this mission, there's no good chance that that encounter will be there. Nice set of ships. But if you noticed, I'm not making a big deal out of this, but those ships were not even compared to mine because I was the biggest. But hey, I've commanded ships smaller than this before. Heck, my first command was a Miranda-class starship. Maximum speed of warp 5. Only had 2 weapons on the front, 1 on the back. USS Calvin, that was my first command. Ever since then, I've commanded many more ships, including this one. And here's the computer console we need to use to activate it. Stardate 2715.6, Earth Standard Year 2265. 23rd century. Can the portal be safely closed or used? So we can't close the portal yet. We got to go through it and stop the Davidians back in time. Alright. Let's contact Franklin Drake.
Now that we know the Davidians have a portal to the past and approximately where they are focusing their attention, I see no other choice than to send you and your crew back there to stop them before they kill again. I'll be honest, time travel is a tool. At times, it is a useful one. I know Starfleet has hundreds of regulations about temporal incursions, but my job is to preserve the Federation, not make Admiral Quinn and the rest of the suits in Starfleet Command happy. If we break a few rules along the way, so be it. I need to make some preparations before you can proceed. I will contact you when the time is right. Drake out.
Very well then.
Until next time.
So folks, that was episode 12. I'll give you a preview of what episode 13, lucky or unlucky 13, it will be. Everything old is new.
Obviously, the Davidians have found a way to harness this surge of triolic energy. The existence of the Davidian portal means they're traveling freely between the station and the present and in the past. Since 23rd century technology can't detect the Davidian phase shift, that time period is rife with potential victims. The only choice now is to stop the incursion at the source. You'll have to take that portal into the past and find out how the Davidians are creating this new surge of triolic energy. Stop them and find a way back without altering the timeline. Don't worry about temporal investigations. I'll pull a few strings. They'll never know you were gone. Best to keep your team small, just in case.
Small away team. No problem. Well, folks, that was episode 12. I will see you for episode 13. And this time, it's Captain Chris Dorn signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed my episode.